Larry Henson is undoubtedly one of FreezeTech's all-time best employees. Last year's lineup of FreezeTech staff was arguably the company's strongest since the days when the late, great Perrin Lamont served as international spokesperson. Henson, a key member of this A-team, quickly shot to the top of the list, besting other crucial personnel for Refrigerator Install Man of the Month.
Tell me how you ended up working for FreezeTech.
It was actually through Barney Smith. Barney was a friend of mine who I'd see from time to time. One day he told me about a flyer he had seen resting atop a mildewed windowsill at the school he was custodian at. He plucked the flyer, told me it was for a job opening at a local business. About a year and a half later, Terry DeMilo reminded me of the flyer by the way he was flying a kite one day. Luckily, that business was still hiring. I inquired, answered questions, went through a rigorous lambasting, and then finally a scene study. Long story short, I was hired. 2 years later, due to a non-negotiable tax situation, that business went bankrupt. After that, I went to work for John Scheel over at FreezeTech.
It must be nice working for a veritable behemoth in refrigeration technology.
It is. Even when I started working back in the 70s with Ronnie Tulch and Harley Moore, Ronnie's whole thing was classic old-school cooling, and I wasn't necessarily into that. I can appreciate it, but it wasn't my favorite thing. It was inspiring at the time, but I feel as if my enthusiasm for the refrigerator was starting to wane back then. Harley reignited my love of it with his brazen approach to cooling. It's a labor of love, he'd say.
Please read the rest of the interview in next month's special issue of Refrigeration Monthly.